Well, I suppose I do think of you as a sister.
Number 5. Missy, pulling a splinter out of Sheldon's finger. The twins spend an afternoon home alone after Mary gets a job at the church and can't find anyone to watch them. It's all going fine until they spot a shadowy figure outside the window. But don't worry, Missy's resourceful.
Would one of you please get me a towel?
Luckily, that resourcefulness comes in handy when Sheldon panics over a splinter. The siblings end up on a mission to find a pair of tweezers that involves sneaking into their parents' bedroom, a bottle of whiskey, and a needle.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Just let me get it.
What if you slip and stab me in the eye?
I'm not gonna slip. Who always wins when we play? Be right back.
Yet it's Missy who has the light bulb, or red light-up nose moment that saves the day. Who knows what might have been if Missy hadn't been there to step up in Sheldon's time of need.
I guess you could say there were two heroes that day.
Number 5. Penny, giving Sheldon the talk. In Season 6, Penny dares ask Sheldon the question no one else would.
You ever gonna sleep with Amy?
That's awfully personal.
We don't ask Sheldon things like that.
Maybe you don't, I do. What's the deal?
When that day finally arrives, he comes to Penny for advice. Now, as we know, Sheldon isn't keen on physical contact of any kind or discussing emotions, so the fact that he felt comfortable talking to Penny about this all is a huge deal. Like the new Star Wars dropping huge. Apparently, Missy already taught him about the birds and the bees when they were kids.
Is it time to have the talk with him?
What talk?
No talk. Nobody's talking.
If the talk is in regards to human reproduction, I already understand how that works.
How do you know that?
I told him.
However, in anticipation of his big night with Amy, Penny fills in the details we don't expect a kid to know.
Well, I'm gonna stay positive. I mean, we talked, I told him what women like, and after he stopped giggling, he seemed pretty sure of himself.
She essentially acts as Sheldon's sisterly Yoda, ensuring the Force awakens that night. Number 4. Missy, hugging Sheldon when he cries. No one throws shade quite like a sibling, right? Indeed, when Sheldon's bothered by the hum of the refrigerator, Missy wastes no time delivering a savage burn.
I don't hear nothing.
Me neither.
How can you not?
Wait, I think I hear it.
You do?
Yeah, it's coming out of your face.
Now let's not forget who convinces Sheldon to dismantle the fridge in the first place. However, when he gets in trouble, she's initially all too happy to kick back and enjoy the show.
I'm smart. And I had a book.
Do you still think you're smart?
Yes.
I told him not to do it. He wouldn't listen.
Sure, messing with Sheldon is all good fun until it ends in tears. So the moment she comforts him with a hug is truly heartwarming.
You know, if you cry, I can't enjoy your pain.
We know Sheldon isn't a hugger, so the fact he reciprocates just melts our hearts. It's a genuine awe moment, reminding us there's nothing quite like the sibling bond. Number 4. Penny, rescuing Glenn the battle ostrich, and some other virtual stuff. Penny might not exactly understand what World of Warcraft means to Sheldon, but she understands that losing a bunch of virtual possessions is a big deal to him.
Okay, well, anyways, I brought you a day-old cheesecake to cheer you up.
Stale pastry is hollow succor to a man who is bereft of ostrich.
Just say thank you.
I thought I just did.
While day-old cheesecake brings him little comfort, his other friends get what's at stake and join Sheldon on a mission to retrieve the stolen goods. Perhaps they've conquered many virtual quests before, but real life is not really their forte. Luckily, they know someone who has enough street smarts for them all.
Todd Zarnecki was mean.
All right, hang on.
What are you doing?
Gonna show you how we finish a quest in Nebraska.
Sure, Penny might not get it, but she gets her friend is upset, and that's all that matters. We certainly got a kick out of watching her save the day.
Now give him his stuff back.
Okay. We did it! I said we.
Number 3. Missy, the walkie-talkie. Most teens want a space they can make their own and get a bit of privacy. However, Sheldon's not most teenagers. If there's one thing he doesn't like, it's change. So when Missy suggests taking over Georgie's old room once he's moved to the garage, Sheldon's not exactly on board.
That's a big change. I need to think about this.
Mom?
Honey, it does make sense. You two are getting older.
I don't even have hair on my legs yet. What's the rush?
In fact, he gets quite distressed. So they work out a system to keep chatting even after Missy's moved out.
What?
Just testing the system.
You tested it yesterday.
Just because it worked yesterday doesn't mean it's working today.
It's working. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Those walkie-talkies come in handy multiple times, much to Sheldon's delight and perhaps less to Missy's. Still, she's willing to go the extra mile to ease his anxieties, even if it means sacrificing a bit of shut-eye, earning her top marks in the sister department.
What?
Did you know when people say sleep tight, they're referring to when beds were made of ropes, and the tighter the rope, the more comfortable the bed was to sleep on?
Cool.
Bye.
Number 3. Penny, helping Sheldon figure out string theory. Over the years, Penny and Sheldon form a special bond. She becomes more patient with him, and he starts opening up to her. So when he freaks out over his next career moves, it's Penny who manages to steer him onto the right path.
So it's your rebound science.
What's that?
Well, not the science you spend the rest of your life with, but the one you use to make yourself feel pretty again.
She lets him vent his frustrations, offers advice, and sits patiently with him as he figures out his next steps. She might not have a clue what he's talking about, but that doesn't mean she can't impart some great advice.
People have been stuck on this for decades.
What, decades? Really? It's a string. How hard can it be? It's straight, it's in a loop, it gets knotted up with other strings.
Ultimately, with some support and encouragement, Sheldon has a major breakthrough. He'd probably be the last to admit it, but he probably wouldn't have gotten anywhere without Penny's help.
See? How long did that take me? Like a minute?
Number 2. Missy, comforting Sheldon about the positives of growing up. As we said, Sheldon is not a fan of change. So when he discovers a zit, the first sign of puberty, he's thrown into a panic about what other changes lie ahead.
But a pimple is a sign of puberty, and I'm showing no other indicators. No armpit or chest hair, and I've so little interest in the opposite sex, I barely noticed you're a woman.
Thank you.
Cue those trusty walkie-talkies. Although Missy's not initially thrilled at being woken up by Sheldon's preteen crisis, she can't turn her back on him in his time of need.
But we're twins, and we have a special bond. So you can't ignore me in my time of need.
Watch me.
And I'm scared.
They end up having a late-night heart-to-heart where Sheldon shares what scares him about growing up. She responds with some sisterly wisdom, pointing out that there's also much to look forward to.
Sheldon, there has to be stuff you're excited to do.
Of course. Getting my PhD, winning the Nobel Prize, getting to meet Professor Proton, working with Stephen Hawking.
Okay, so when you start to get upset, focus on that stuff.
Thanks to Missy's pep talk, Sheldon begins to embrace his transition into adulthood. Number 2. Penny. Sheldon opens up to her. Leonard may be Sheldon's bestie, and Amy his girlfriend, but there's no denying Sheldon may be most comfortable around Penny.
Sometimes I get annoyed at how close Sheldon and Penny are.
They argue all the time. They aren't that close.
Who's always comforting him when he's upset?
Penny.
Amy sometimes feels a twinge of jealousy over their bond, so perhaps it's best if she doesn't know that Sheldon once revealed his deepest, darkest secret to Penny. When Shamey hits a rough patch after moving in together, Penny and Leonard step in to give them some space from each other. While chilling over ice cream, Sheldon opens up to Penny about a childhood trauma that sparked a lifelong habit.
I saw my father having relations with another woman.
Oh, that's awful.
I know. It's also why I never open a door without knocking 3 times.
He also confesses his fear of repeating his parents' mistakes. That's some heavy stuff to lay bare. Luckily, Penny knows just what to say.
Honey, instead of worrying about pain you may cause in the future, how about trying to fix the pain you're causing her right now?
I'm sure you're right.
Before we unveil our top picks, here are a few honorable mentions. Missy, teaching Sheldon about politics. Her methods may be questionable, but she knows what makes a winner.
Hey, I spoke to Nell's sister. Found out some interesting stuff.
Thanks, but I've decided I don't want to stoop to her level. If I can't win on the quality of my ideas, then I'd rather lose with my head held high.
That's really stupid, but in case you change your mind.
Penny, taking Sheldon shopping. She uses her expertise to help Sheldon in his time of need.
And anything I put on now is only going to suffer in comparison. This is absurd. I look like a clown.
Missy, teaching Sheldon to ride a bike. Well, she tries to until his ornithophobia gets in the way.
Don't let go. I'm letting go. Don't let go.
I already let go.
You let go?
I let go.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it. I'm doing it.
Penny, the napkin. It earned her a hug from Sheldon.
Leonard, look, Sheldon's hugging me.
It's a Saturnalia miracle.
Number 1, Missy, reassuring Sheldon before graduation. As graduation approaches, Sheldon's excitement about starting college turns into full-blown panic. To make matters worse, his meltdown gets captured by a news crew.
And the other day I couldn't find my safety goggles and I freaked out at school and my dad asked, is this how I plan on acting when I get to college? And I said no, but it probably is because even though I'm smart, I'm just a little boy.
I think we have enough.
Good.
Later that night, during one of the twins' classic late-night chats, Missy reassures Sheldon that he's not the only one who's scared of what the future will bring, but encourages him to face it head-on anyway.
You're scared? Yeah. So what do we do? I guess be scared and do it anyway.
With her words in mind, Sheldon finds the courage to embrace the next chapter. The sweetest moment is when he dedicates his speech to Missy.
And it's by their example that I found the courage to move forward into this new and exciting chapter of my life. Missy, this is for you.
It's not often Sheldon shows appreciation, but this is basically his way of saying thank you. Seeing the joy on Missy's face is enough to melt anyone's heart.
So if any of my fellow graduates are nervous about the future, know that you're not alone. I suggest you all try to be as brave as my twin sister. That's my plan.
Number 1, Penny, party in the bathroom. Sheldon's childhood birthday parties aren't exactly fond memories, thanks largely to Missy's savage streak.
When I was 6, they told me Batman was coming to my party. I waited by the door for hours. Closest thing to Batman I saw was when a robin flew into the window.
Now, with supportive friends and a loving girlfriend, it's time to make some new and happier memories. However, when the festivities start feeling a bit too much, Sheldon hides out in the bathroom. Penny checks on him and reassures him that she'll stick by his side no matter where he chooses to spend his party. She also tells him how much he means to her.
There was a time I never would have been friends with someone like you, and now you are one of my favorite people. So if what you need is to spend your birthday in a bathroom, I'm happy to do it with you.
Eventually, he rejoins the celebrations, and Penny even insists on giving him a birthday hug. The fact that he hugs her back rather than just stands there awkwardly as he once would speaks volumes.
You know, I used to hate these hugs. Now they're just extremely irritating.
Which brother-sister bond was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.
Missy, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Do you wanna come?
God, yes. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.